frustrating it is when your child is being ungrateful, whether for something that you did, or for things that they're getting, or generally if they're complaining a lot. Sometimes parents worry if this is going to be a style of life for them. Sometimes we feel that we're trying too hard to make them happy and to do everything they need, and they're still ungrateful. Sometimes we feel that they are ungrateful for our effort and our the ways we try to make things right for them. So we all like to feel appreciated, and at the same time, what we sometimes worry about even more is that, are we raising an ungrateful child? I don't want to raise an ungrateful child. I want to raise a child who is grateful for God's givings and for all the good things that we have in life, so they will be able to enjoy life themselves. So sometimes we feel that now it's more challenging with the instant gratification of the video games and the mobile games, and how things are not really helping the child focus on the long term, and maybe things they see on TV. Sometimes it's external factors. We also need to be aware of what's happening inside the house. Are we ourselves modeling being grateful or not? One of the things we sometimes not notice that we are being ungrateful for is our kids themselves. If we're always complaining about things they do, criticizing what they're doing, we're not happy with how they're doing things, we're not thinking that we're making them feel that what they're doing is not enough. Well, in a way or another, this is being ungrateful, and is teaching them that we have very high standards. We need things to be perfect to be grateful. If we are only happy when they get A grades, or when they're doing things perfectly, so this means that anything that is not perfect is not good enough. So just be mindful about your own expectations and how you are sending a message about what to be happy about and grateful about at home. We've mentioned before that teaching a child a value goes through 4 steps. The first step is talking about it. So talking about why it's important to be grateful, about how being grateful can make us happy in life, whether through direct talks or indirect, telling stories, watching something about it, discussing a situation that happened. So having these kind of discussions at home. The second step is to model, just like we were saying. We can create a habit of saying good things about each other at home. This is sometimes very helpful for so many reasons. So every night at dinner or before going to bed, each one says something that they're grateful for, that someone else did, thanking someone for a kind thing that they did during the day. You doing this as a husband and wife in front of your children, being grateful for the effort, thanking the effort. So practicing and modeling being grateful at home. The third step is to start creating the habit, just like we were saying. We actually make time and experience being grateful, and helping them show gratitude to others. So we want to invest time in being creative with saying thank you. When someone does something good, do we send them a thank you card? Do we give them a call? Do we do something good in return? So we're actually helping them show gratefulness. And the last step is following through. We need to acknowledge when they show they're being thankful. So when they're thanking someone, or when they are happy with something that is happening, even if it's a very small thing, we mention it. I like that you enjoy small things. I like that you know how to have fun. I like that you appreciate the tiny things. I like that you're thankful when someone does. I love that you're thankful when someone does something good to you. It's a very good value to be thankful to others and to God. So making sure that when the habit happens, we reinforce it. Another very important part of being grateful is helping others, because sometimes if my kid is living in a bubble where they don't have anything to compare to, they don't know how others might be struggling with life, whether because of they're living in difficult circumstances, or even, like, for instance, we take things for granted, like my wellness, my health, my family, my friends, my school. So exposure to different situations and getting the fulfillment that we get from helping others and doing charity work is another very good way to make children feel more grateful about their life. Another very important part is that children learn that we are going to say no sometimes. When children start to expect to get everything they want, by time things start losing its value. So we need to feel confident and okay to say no to things sometimes for whatever reason we think is applicable in the situation. But it's actually okay for kids to feel frustrated at times that they didn't get what they want. They need to learn to deal with this in life, and we need to be very clear about our boundaries and limits and be very firm about them. And I love the idea of kids starting to learn at an early age that we earn things in life. We don't take everything for granted. I don't take all my privileges for practice, starting from getting new toys to getting screen time to getting new clothes, whatever things. Some things they just think I just deserve getting all my rights without having any responsibilities. So we start thinking of it in a different way, that in life you have rights and I'm always going to fight for you to get them, and at the same time you have responsibilities that I want you to make sure that you are actually getting them done and doing them well, starting from your academics to doing chores at home to respecting others. They're very simple things, but at the end of the day I cannot just expect to not do anything from the things that I'm supposed to do, and in return I'm still going to get my privileges. So encourage slowly as they start to grow up. It's a good idea as well to start to set long-term goals, like if we as a family achieved, focused on whatever value at home that we want to focus on for now, for instance, helping others, whether inside the house or doing charity or in our neighborhood and community. We can set a goal together, and if we achieve it, we're gonna celebrate in a specific way. We're gonna have a family day, we're gonna play a game that they like to play. Always think of a reward or achievement that is not materialistic, so we're not gonna get things, but we're gonna do something together, we're gonna spend time together. And that's another way to be grateful, to start appreciating things other than materialistic things, getting new things. Let's focus on other things in life that we want them to focus on. Focus on the good deeds. Talk about how it felt for you when someone told you a kind word. Tell them how it was important for you that someone said sorry, how it was lovely for you to see the sunshine this morning. Help them see the small things that we sometimes forget. And if we only focus about being good or being excellent or getting things right or being the best, most likely we're not going to be very happy in life, because there are so many other things that we can enjoy. Also encouraging spiritual practices and having time when we don't have to be always preoccupied with busy schedules, doing a lot of things. And that's just the moment they don't have a plan, they are just bored and complaining. We want to help them learn to slow down and enjoy things in life, like spending time with family or having a walk. Just things that are simple and they might miss out if we don't highlight enough at home. Thank you so much, and I'll see you inshallah next time.